3, 2, 1, start. Let go your earthly tethers. Enter the... that if you want to, like, hop into the chat room and talk about stuff, talk about the holidays, talk about the Crimbus. I guarantee you it's going to be a dull experience no matter what we do. What else? 2 days from now. 2 days from now, I am going to be doing a discussion on stream about my favorite games of all time in commemoration of the new year coming up. Just for fun. It's a list that I've been building. I haven't actually, like, cemented my top 50 or whatever yet. So probably I should get around to doing that as soon as possible. Because I don't want to be figuring that out on the spot, live on stream. No, I want the stream to just be me listing out my favorites and talking about them. So, anyway, get that out of here. Unfortunately, this animation doesn't seem to play when I close the, Oh, you know what it is? You know what it is? I turned off hardware acceleration so that this would work a little bit better when I am trying to watch other people's Twitch channels. So, kinda sucks that I can't turn it on and off for specific websites. I can only see this in animation when I have the browser window actually up. So, anyway, blah blah blah. I'll be back with you guys in a minute with Crystal Chronicles. Stay tuned. hello there. Welcome. Welcome. Oh boy. I wasn't expecting to see you here tonight. I didn't even send you a direct notification. Because, frankly, tonight's gonna be a bit of a bore. This is Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, if you've never heard of it before. I am in a bit of an awkward place with this game right now. Oh, you're auto-hosting me. I see, I see. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I've got you on my auto-host, too. It's all just a lovely family of, what froze me? I'm gonna have to look at that footage later. Because I literally have no idea what froze me just then. Okay, this game's getting weird. It's getting weird with me, and I don't appreciate that. So, Crystal Chronicles. I love this game, but I have a very, very difficult time finishing it. I have never completed the final dungeon. And the reason for that is that, to be quite frank, you have to do a lot of grinding in this game if you are playing with more than one character. Like, in single player. Which I enjoy doing. Like, I really love the designs and the abilities of all of these playable races. And I want to get the most out of all of them. And I'm starting to think I might need a little bit of ice protection. I don't have anything like that. Shoot. So yeah, I found out a couple of weeks ago that my, like, need to grind is even greater than ever. Because of this pesky little stat in the bottom right corner, not my money, but my memories. Like, I need a hefty stockpile of those memories if I want to beat the game with any character in particular. Now, 33 is honestly a good number, but this is like the only character I have with that many memories. And in order to build those up, you just gotta keep on playing. Watch events as they randomly unfold year after year, complete dungeons year after year, and then you'll stand a chance of surviving the end game. To say nothing of all the relics and equipment that you need to gather before then. Now, in particular, I'm going through this frankly dreadful swamp with my Lilty character here, in the hopes that I can find the Cure Ring, which is basically just healing on demand. In most levels, it's pretty easy to find Cure Magicite just rolling around on the ground. And furthermore, I've got so much food in my inventory that I really shouldn't have to worry about the need to heal, but just to put my mind at ease, I'm coming back in here to see if I can find that ring. And frankly, I don't need to be bothering with these enemies right now. Because, like, all the artifacts are in fixed locations. As long as I know where they are, I can just skip all these fights. Assuming that my little Moogle friend can keep up. Which is not a guarantee. He's probably going to get tired right about now. And I'm going the wrong way. Doesn't matter. As long as I enter the screen transition, we're all gravy. So, what I've been doing to keep this balance between my characters so far is to complete a dungeon with one character, like complete 3 dungeons with one character on stream, and then to keep my other characters caught up, I would do the exact same thing 3 more times off stream with each of my other characters, just to make sure that no one falls behind. And it's been working pretty well so far, but frankly, I just don't have the time to be doing that anymore. Like, the holidays have come and gone, and that really kind of screwed with my schedule quite a lot. Like, Christmas week especially, I feel like I could barely get anything done. All it takes is one itsy-bitsy, like, incremental change to my work schedule to just make my regular habits fall apart, including sleeping habits, by the way. Yeah, that wasn't fun. Being in a constant state of... well, to be frank, I couldn't stop sleeping. Which I guess is better than not being able to sleep at all, but still, it wasn't a good feeling. These toads, man, they take forever to kill. I seem to remember Vinny running into them in Final Fantasy VI on his stream recently. And I'm wondering if Final Fantasy VI is where these things first appeared. Why were they giving him trouble? I can't remember. Did they turn him into a zombie? I can't remember. What a weird status ailment that is. Oh, right. Wait a minute. Was that the only thing that was up here? Oh, shoot. I didn't need to come up here at all. Anyway. The universe of Final Fantasy and its monsters is strange in the way that it's consistent, but also completely inconsistent. Like, they'll keep monsters with the same names and the same general theme from game to game, even spin-off games like this. Like, these little fishmen, I think they're called Sahagins. I'm pretty sure they've been around since, like, the very first Final Fantasy game. You know, no one talks about them all that often, they're just generic fishmen, but they've been there. Pretty sure that there's a couple of relics on this screen, but I can't remember where. Anyway, so yeah, Final Fantasy will keep the same, like, monster names, monster identities, but the designs for those monsters will change completely from one game to the next. Alright, I don't need to do this, because I already have this item on another character, but there's a dragon soul up here, crafting recipe that I can get. And it's only good for abilities, and it's very, well protected. In fact, it might be the most well-protected item in the entire game. So I'm gonna try to just run in, grab it, and then run away. Alright, it would be fantasticupo if I had access to haste magic right now. And I don't. Yeah, in order to cast haste in this game, you need 2 cures and 1 raise. And that is why the Cure Magicite is more important than just, you know, having access to healing. It's because it's a spell ingredient. It's only really useful for haste, but that's a pretty big, important spell. Alright, here we go. This is where it is. There's 4 of these bastards that'll pop up to reinforce the big guy here. Oh god, oh god, oh, Moogle stuck. Move! Now, honestly, I probably could take these guys, like, one by one, but not as a group. The problem with them is that you have to, like, they're all stone enemies. And that, for whatever reason, means that you have to cast gravity on them in order to make them vulnerable, and Lilties are very slow spellcasters. That's how long it takes for me to cast gravity by myself. And as you saw, that's a very tiny area of effect. And it's actually even smaller than it looks. So, okay, fine, I'll carry it. You'll basically only be able to affect one enemy at a time with that spell. So, groups of stone enemies are basically my worst nightmare in this game. Hey, he's helping. Good job. Alright, but seriously, if I don't have to bother with enemies, I'm not going to fight them. Just give me my artifacts. These magic plants in particular are pretty easy to bypass. They stay rooted in place, and they mostly cast magic, which takes a minute to charge up. So if you just keep on moving, they'll never hit you. But the thing that drags this place down so much is that so much of the land is just narrow bridges. I was able to bypass that with my Selkie character because she had a focus attack that, you know, jumped and lunged at an enemy, which you could also use to jump over enemies. So that's how I got around that. But this focus attack is a projectile, so I can't cheese it that way. I gotta tough it out. Gotta fight them all. But thankfully this character also has the highest attack and defense stats out of all my characters, so I can basically just afford to keep mashing the A button and I'll win. I don't even have to combo all that effectively. Alright, well, if I somehow manage to get this done in under, like, 2 hours, then I think I might move on to Donkey Kong Country 2 after this. But that's not a guarantee in the slightest. That basically means that I have to speedrun these dungeon attempts, which means I'm not fighting that toad. Or that one. Nor will I fight these plants. All I'm interested in is this little chest right here. Boom. Loaded dice. I win. I'll show you. I can make it out of here even if I have to carry this thing the whole way myself. I'm reminded a little bit of the Angry Video Game Nerd's Castlevania 2 review. You know, the first one he ever did. Like, oh man, they really dropped the ball with the bosses in these games. Like, you remember how scary the Grim Reaper was in Castlevania 1? Well, check this out. And he just keeps walking past him. Damn, I'm sure lucky I got past that Grim Reaper. That was not even remotely close to the nerd's voice, by the way. That was closer to, like, Duke Nukem than James Rolfe. I keep picking up these magic balls, and I don't know what to do with them. I cannot wait to get back to my spellcaster character. Like, honestly, this melee character, this Lilty, is probably my most effective one. Because she can just, you know, tank hits to the face and keep hitting. But the spellcaster is the most fun. It just feels cool to charge up big attacks and let them splash over enemies en masse. Should I be going for a high score on this level? I guess I'll find that out soon enough. This really long roundabout path here is the way to maybe the Cure Ring. It might turn out to be something else, though. But if it is the Cure Ring, then I'm not going to bother with going for points on this level, because, you know, I'll know exactly which artifact I want. I'll tell you what, though, one thing that I do find very tedious about this game is how long it takes enemies to die. Like, going through a death animation is one thing, but, having to wait for the drops to, you know, drop, and then having to wait a little bit before you can pick them up. Like, I get why this was designed with multiplayer in mind. So it's supposed to give people, like, a chance to see what it is, and then, you know, pick and choose who gets it. I guess I'm not really the target audience for this game, because I'm playing in single player. Oh, that killed it. I'm always surprised when gravity manages to kill something. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I can just keep walking. Those big guys are surprisingly slow. Cure ring acquired, and that means I can cast haste, which means I can get out of this place twice as fast. But wait, hang on, that should have worked. All right, what's going on here? That should have worked. Do I have this backwards? Okay, I had it backwards. My bad. Okay, that was unexpected. Get out of my way. Okay, I think the coast is clear. Get the heck out of here. Well, I would, but I'm gonna end up outpacing you by several marks. So you'd better keep up. If I had the ring that protects against miasma, would this be less of an issue? Would I be able to just keep on moving? You know what? I know that Mog is capable of really quick speeds. Because he, when trying to do his, like, pathfinding in the temple zone, I distinctly remember getting cut off from him, and the instant that a path opened up, he practically warped to my position in order to catch up with me. So the fact that he's so slow when you're just trying to, you know, burn through a level, I'm pretty sure that's artificial.
I'm tired, Capo. It's your turn.
Ooh, moog, moog, moog. It wouldn't be quite as big of a problem if this path wasn't so unnecessarily long. Don't even populate with enemies. There's nothing there, it's just long for the sake of long. Alright, so I don't even need to bother finding the fourth artifact. I can just keep going to the end. There's behemoths in the next area, and I don't need to bother with them either. In fact, you know what? I think I actually still have a weapon on this character that can do a jump attack. So if I have that, that'll probably be more effective. Let me see here. Oh no, that's my, like, super weapon. That's the one that deals an unusually large amount of damage at point-blank range. Like, for some reason, it registers 2 hits instead of 1, if you hit an enemy with the exact tip of the weapon. Do not want to linger around these guys. Honestly, I'd prefer to avoid detection altogether. But I'm not sure... Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a problem. Okay, fine, I'll fight a little bit. A character in Smash Bros. Melee looks like a walking head with stumps for legs and hair sticking out of his ears. Who or what is it? You must be referring to Mr. Saturn. And if I don't have a picture of Mr. Saturn, like, ready to go on my computer, then I've done something horribly wrong. Let me see here. I don't have a single picture of Mr. Saturn. I need to rectify this. Excuse me for just 1 second. Yeah, that was like one of my favorite things about Earthbound back in the day was, you know, those quirky little Mr. Saturn fellas. And the way they popped up in the Smash Bros. Games is just delightful. They're barely even, like... They barely contribute anything to your average fight. They just kind of wander around. In fact, I actually made my own custom rule set in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, in which, like, the only items I would permit are the ones that behave more like, entities? I don't know how to phrase it better, but the ones that basically have a mind of their own and just do their own thing while fighters keep on doing their thing. For some reason, I'm getting a lot of results for Princess Peach. I guess they want animations of her pulling a Mr. Saturn out of the ground, but they're all vegetables. And then others are just images of Princess Peach in Smash Brothers. I don't know why this is happening. There's even an animation of her hitbox when she does, like, the leg sweep thing. That's not... I feel like I need to prove this, because this is so bizarre. Alright, where is it? Where is it? Yeah, like, seriously, this is so bizarre that there's even a gif of Cooking Mama, and that's got, like, nothing to do with what I'm looking for. How about this? No, that's just Ness. Okay, if I can't find anything else, I'll just take a little sprite of Mr. Saturn walking in place. That's good enough. I used to draw him all the time. I know! Somehow I just failed to migrate this stuff over into my newer computers over the years. There we go. Now I can just bring him into the stream, and he can keep us company. This is not him. Just give me a minute while I bring in the correct image. There we go. That looks real nice right there. So, there we go. Problem solved. And I pressed the wrong button. Alright, back to the video games. I hope I'm going the right way. I'm starting to think that I need to keep a spare weapon that does the jump attack thing just for situations like this. Because this is kind of a pain. You know who else I used to draw all the time? Actually, did I even draw him all that much, or did I just, like, download pictures of him from the internet? That's Dr. Robotnik, which I am certain I still have a ton of Robotnik pictures. Oh, you better believe I do. This is one of my favorites. It's backwards for some reason, but yeah. This image of him, like, menacingly preparing to push a button, but never quite doing so. I don't know why, but I find this very endearing in a strange, creepy sort of way. I don't think he ever actually pushes the button in the episode that comes from either. Like, he's trying to make a tough call. Like, he could press this button and unleash a super weapon that will destroy that hedgehog. But it'll, like, shut down his power supply or, like, make something self-destruct or something, and ultimately he decides not to. I don't know. I barely know any of the episodes of the Saturday morning cartoon Diamond Ore. Whoa. That seems pretty rare. I wonder what you use that for. Oh boy, okay, this is a good place to break off and use haste again. Because I really don't want to... Oh, hang on a minute. Is that free treasure down here? I'll take it. It's lightning gloves. I'm pretty sure I'm wearing lightning gloves. Yeah. Pretty useless drops in the chest at this point.
Chalice control?
Keep walking. Don't attract the attention of the monsters. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo.
Wait, Capo.
Alright, good. I'm pretty sure those guys are too big to fit on the bridges. Shoot. I gotta fight another plant. Thank you for waiting, Mr. Stone Lizard Man. Oh, jeez, more plants. Boy, they really know how to set up roadblocks in this level. Now, I would have cast haste just to get rid of the slow effect, but honestly, with how slow this character already casts spells, like, it would have worn off on its own before I even got to do anything. I might as well let this animation play out in case you've never seen it before, because it is pretty funny. Kinda out of nowhere? Because, like, there's no reason for there to be so much treasure stockpiled here. It's the Mertree that we're interested in. The treasure's worthless. And this enemy, this monster type, doesn't even appear in this level normally. But here's one just kind of doing its own thing. It exists only to die. At the hands of a dragon zombie. Alright. I am going to want to get this fight done as quickly as possible, so... Ooh. Let's find a good place to use haste. And now I'm going to need a double dose of gravity and holy. Alright, gravity for the fish man. There we go, and holy for you. What are you doing? That wasn't supposed to happen. Hang on. I need meat. That's thunder. I need meat. Can I shoot this thing from here? I can't! I can't! Why can I not shoot this thing from here? Oh boy, I gotta rely on holy until this thing decides to come closer. That is such bunk that I can't shoot this thing from a distance. I have a projectile attack. Let me use it. I really don't want to be stuck casting holy this whole fight. There we go. Shake his head. And he's done already. Ugh. This is like the worst boss to fight with a Lilty character. Oh! And if I'm not careful, I'm gonna frickin' die. Okay, yeah, so much for the speed strategy. I'm gonna have to be careful. Okay, I need more meat, and I need a Phoenix down just in case I accidentally, you know, kick the bucket. Ooh, that's bad. I'm pretty sure petrification, like, increases the damage you take. There we go, okay. Hang on a minute, should I This is stupid, but should I try using a Phoenix down on this thing? I'm sure plenty of other people have tried it before. And this thing does not like to stay in one place. I mean, it doesn't like to stay in melee range, specifically. It is, in fact, staying in one place. But not the kind that I need him to be. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Well, it was worth a try. I've done pretty well so far, just another couple of hits and he'll be dead. Almost. Yeah. No, 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 no. I just had to go and burn that Phoenix down, didn't I? If I could just, like, run around... Okay, never mind, I'm poisoned. I can't just stall this out. I need to do something else. I panicked so much I changed my menu. Will you get over here and let me whack you? Fine. Man, I hate this fight. But hey, I finally got my cure ring, so I don't have a reason to ever come back here. Well, I might have to come back with a different character. Let me see here. Yeah, my Clavat is the only other character at this point that doesn't have a cure ring, so I'm gonna have to do this again with him. Not looking forward to that. Let's go ahead and add up my numbers. Boy, I'm running out of options here. I guess that's one way to keep the player progressing. Make them run out of, you know... They'll just keep running into duplicate artifacts unless they up the difficulty. Alright, so where does that leave me? I'm gonna... Like, there's no official, like, character levels in this game, but I'm assigning level numbers to everyone in my little, Google Docs thing here. Just for the sake of my own sanity. So... To get this character fully caught up, I'm gonna have to do 2 more dungeon runs. I should have 2 other options on dungeons I can tackle real quick. One of them is Machete Manor, which is not bad, but very tedious because it has a lot of loading screens. And the boss fight can take a really long time, depending on how it goes. And there's one other dungeon besides that. It might be the Celebration Cave? I can't remember. I'll check on the way there. I kinda don't want to do the Celebrations Cave because it's really long and really boring. But at this point, those are my only options left because everything else is on Cycle 3 right now. And I'm not convinced that my characters are ready for Cycle 3 difficulty. Yep, that's the other one I have to do. Alright, I'm gonna do it real quick. Let's see how effectively I can speedrun this dungeon. Take physical damage. Well, that's not happening. If I'm gonna be avoiding fights like the Dickens. Alright, now what's the most effective path for me to take? To nab a few artifacts. Like, there's no point doing much of anything on this side.
Carry the chalice, Capo?
So I'm gonna want to make a crossing over the canyon ASAP. Is there anything over here? Nope. Alright, screw it. I'm just gonna keep moving. What about up here? Recipe. Not important. Wow, at this rate, I'm gonna get through this first area without having to kill anything.
It's your turn.
Come on, Mog, we're almost there. We're literally right there, just a little more. There we go. Okay, well, that was easier than I thought. Maybe this won't be so bad. Yeah, I'm thinking that there are 2 artifacts in this cave area here, and 2 more across the canyon. Normally you'd be discouraged from just skipping fights because of the whole, you know, you won't get the bonus points that you want, and you won't be picking up any money or getting any crafting recipes or anything like that. Are we good? Can we go? Mog? Okay, fine, I'll pick it up. There we go. These things are really finicky. How are you expected to fit more than one character on here? Wait a minute, that's not an artifact. I've been deceived. Okay, there we go. Can enemies not cross onto here? Honestly, that'd be kind of hilarious if I could just, like, hide in that little box and never get hit. Because, yeah, these guys are slowpokes. All I gotta do is jump in here and I'm fine. I have, like, one follower that is, like, actually adamant about this game and likes it a lot. And I'm sure it would make them... I don't know if it would make them sad to see me playing this game like this. Like, just skipping dungeons so I can nab artifacts quickly. Or if they would be proud of me for, like, learning speedrun tactics. Alright, I'm still missing an artifact. Where is it? Are you holding it? Maybe the lizard men are holding it. Ooh, that guy does not flinch. But he is surprisingly weak. I could have sworn there was an artifact here. Hang on. Maybe the Gigas is holding it? You're having buffering problems? Ah. That doth stinketh greatly. Okay. I was thinking I could cheese this by, like, attacking him from here, but that's clearly not gonna happen. But I can do it from atop this hill. Check this out. Oh. Elevation is a monster's greatest fear. Alright, please tell me you were holding something good. Oh, man. Where is that other artifact? Oh, well, maybe I can just kind of skip through the dungeon anyway. Or maybe it's up this little slope here.
Wait, Kapow.
I see 2 treasure chests. This could be good. There we go. That's where it was hiding. Unfortunately, it's only a twisted headband, and I'm pretty sure I have that already. Wait, look at all these big beefy boys that would probably take like a minute each to take down. Nah, I'm pretty sure I'm doing it right. I'm pretty sure I'm doing it right by skipping the dungeon and just going for the artifacts. Although that might not be true on Cycle 3, because enemies might start dropping better crafting recipes and things like that, but I don't know that for sure. Like, the first 2 or 3 dungeons that I do on Cycle 3, that's gonna be my litmus test. You know, if I was playing as my Yuke character, this would be even easier. Because if I ran into trouble, all I would have to do is turn invisible. And enemies would eventually just ignore me. Alright, so far so good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna exit with every single artifact under my belt. Without having to do, like, much of anything. Oh, I should probably go ahead and open that gate. There we go! Alright, almost there. Just gotta make sure that Mog here doesn't run out of stamina at the worst possible moment. That's why there's a limit on how far Mog can carry you. Because eventually you're gonna run into an issue. No, the reason why they have that limit is so that you don't do what I'm doing and just skip dungeons without even thinking about it. So I don't need this anymore. Don't need that. Yeah, I'll just keep Cure, Meat, and a Phoenix down, just in case. Alright, last time. Yeah, how long was that? That was like 10 minutes or something to get all the artifacts. If I was just cutting straight to the boss, that could have been done even quicker. I might just start doing dungeons like that. The completionist in me is going to be crying. But it's way more effective this way. Cave worm, this could be dangerous. He's got some very nasty attacks that have a very big lingering area effect, which is not so great for me. Although, you know what, I think the only attack I really have to worry about is where he jumps up and slams the ground. Everything else doesn't seem to do all that much damage. Maybe I should just stick to focus attacks. Wow, these jellyfish respawn fast. I'm gonna be ready for this one. Oh, there you go. Wait, they didn't kill it? Why? Wow, that vacuum attack is like the invitation to attack mercilessly. And he just did that twice in a row. We're back. Alright, welcome back. Yeah, as bad as my internet can be, I imagine yours is frequently much worse. Like, rural America just does not get good internet service, period. Makes me wonder how in the world Google ever thought that their silly Stadia console would ever work. Like, maybe work on a philanthropic project to bring better internet to Americans across the country before you know, build a gaming machine that is dependent on that for financial success. More problems. Oh, man. Alright, what have I got to pick from? Wonder Wand, Twisted Headband. Twisted Headband, of course. Lilties want all the attack power they can get. Alright, I could just do that dungeon again, but for the sake of finding a bigger variety of artifacts, I'm gonna wait on that and send someone else in here instead. Yeah, we're not done grinding on here. We're gonna do this with my Yuke character. Like, I was just talking about how much easier that would be with a Yuke character, and now I'm about to demonstrate it. See if we can get that under 10 minutes clean. Timer will start after I exit the preparations menu. Cannot tell if you are gettings, but I will have to catch up with you later tonight. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, it's not... Twitch is not something that works every day, frankly. I've had entire weeks go by where I've been unable to keep a constant... You know what I mean. Keep a good connection that I can livestream with. It's been very spotty. And I don't know who to blame. But if I were to take a guess, I would say my internet service provider has just been dropping the ball like crazy. Alright, I'm gonna say the timer started at 52 minutes into the recording, so let's try to get this done quick. Oh boy. That's something I'm gonna have to get better at. Seriously, why did they give the Spellcaster the best defense in the game? Just hide from everything. It works every single time. It doesn't care about magic, it doesn't care about stuff coming from behind you, it just always works. Sometimes I get the impression that Final Fantasy is biased in favor of spellcasters. Like across the whole franchise. I could be wrong, though. Oh man, the class hierarchy in Final Fantasy I was kind of all over the place. The standard fighter and warrior were pretty much universally amazing. The only problem with them was that their equipment costed a ridiculously large amount. Alright, if I'm remembering correctly, was there anything down there? I already can't remember. I need to memorize this dungeon so I can do it faster. Mog, get in here. You're like the one element of chance in this speedrun. Speedrun, as if. Did I seriously just sneak past both of them? Almost. Yeah, neither of them cared about me taking their treasure. Yeah, Final Fantasy I, I still keep that game near and dear to my heart. I don't know what it is about it that makes me keep coming back to it. But yeah, the only thing that keeps a party full of warriors and knights from breaking the game is the fact that, you know, their stuff's really expensive. Like, there's no way you'll ever be able to afford everything for a team of 4 warriors. Right, Note to self, you don't need to go that way ever again. Wait. Wait. So where was the artifact? I missed it completely. Oh, there we go. You can't touch me up here. Get back here. Okay, one disadvantage to this is that I'm not going to be able to, like, double up on my magics as a spellcaster, which is unfortunate. But that's a sacrifice I am willing to make. I'll stick to level 1 magic if I have to. Oops. So, hang on a minute, where was the artifact? Did I just walk past it? Is one of these guys holding it?
Hang in there, Capo.
Ooh, hang on a minute. May as well use this, since it's just, you know, sitting around. It didn't freeze him. Didn't freeze him. Why didn't it freeze him? Where is that artifact? The jellyfish couldn't have been holding it, or the bee. So where did I miss it? Like, I just ran this dungeon. God, no. Two weaknesses. Number 1, multiple stone enemies. Number 2, having my Moogle get trapped. It's getting kind of crowded in here.
I'm tired, Capo. It's your turn.
Alright, seriously, I checked that area down there already, so where was... Ah, whatever. I'll just finish the dungeon. That being said, this is going to bug me, so I'm gonna go ahead and look up where I missed that other artifact. Because I'm feeling like I must have walked right by it somehow. Alright, maybe if I consult a map. Alright, A for artifact. Where did I miss it? There was one there. There was one up there? Wait, what? But I went up there. I grabbed that treasure chest. Whoa. Hold on a minute. How did I not pick up an artifact up there? I really shouldn't be backtracking right now, but... Like, I went up there. I went up to that little area with the lizard men and told myself, oh, I don't need to go back up there anymore because there's nothing up there, but there was supposed to be something there. Yeah, right up here. How did I miss it? Yoo-hoo, Moogle friend. Alright, yeah, but for real, I was up here already. So where did I miss a thing? I didn't. I got the treasure chest. But there was no artifact in there. What? Okay, that's mega weird. That is mega super weird. These things aren't supposed to have, like, random chances of dropping artifacts or not. I'm gonna have to look that up in the footage when I edit this together. You know, whenever that is. And figure out what the hell happened. Is this game like punishing me for going too fast? Maybe it just failed to load and now it's gone forever. Alright, let me think about this. Not for too long, because I need to keep moving. Yeah, as effective as running appears to be, if you get caught and you get, like, stun-locked, that could be a very bad time for you. Got a rat's tail. That might be the artifact that I end up walking away with. I'm not counting on my chances of getting a good magic artifact out of this. By the way, do I already have the Thunder Ring on this character? I do. Okay. Don't need to worry about missing out on that. There we go. And vanish. You can't see me. I feel like I'm playing a Kirby game and trying to cheese a boss fight by using stone. And as a result, I end up in a situation like this where I'm surrounded by non-stop damage sources. And I can't move. I thought for... Oh hey, the enemies can trigger those little wind chime things. Okay, I had to run eventually. Hey, at least your health regenerates over time in this game. I'm pretty sure that happens even if you're invisible. Let me test that real quick. If I just hide for long enough, will I heal that little half of a heart right there? Well, while I wait... I got a little something from my mother for Christmas, a little box of Japanese snack-type confections, and included among them are a little bag of marshmallows. There's a little picture of Hello Kitty on them, and they are really soft and delicate, really pleasant in your mouth, and they are filled with strawberry jelly of some kind. It's not much, it's just a little drop, but they're really addicting. I'm almost out. I think I've got like 4 left in the bag. Yep. What else did I get? I got something really bizarre in this collection that I don't know what to do with. It looks like a bread bun, but there's something on top of it that looks plasticky, and it's got a keychain coming out of it, so... I'm wondering if the entire thing is like some kind of really elaborate keychain disguised as food. Like, I'm worried that I'm gonna try to bite into this thing, and it's just gonna be plastic. It feels so real! Like, seriously, this is the kind of spongy texture that could just as easily be, like... Ah, fuck it, I'm gonna try it. Fuck. It's plastic. God damn it. Why would they include this? Why would they include this in a bag of foods? It's a really big, enormous keychain that's the size of, like, 2 bread rolls stacked on top of each other, and it feels like bread, but it's completely inedible. Fucking hell. Yes, I'll send you a picture later. Again, it's not the appearance that's deceiving, it's the texture. And that's what kills me. Thank goodness they didn't add any kind of, like, smell to it. To make it, like, smell like melon bread or something. That would have, like, been the ultimate betrayal. Do I have anything to supplement a level 2 spell? No, I have nothing. I don't even have a raise to make holy. Well, at least I don't have nothing. God, he can reach me all the way from there. We have to have another one of those marshmallows to wash out the plastic taste. I can't believe I just did that. But seriously, so deceiving. Thank you for the invitation to wail on you like crazy. Oh god. That was a mistake. That was a big mistake. I didn't even do any damage, really. Alright, I got a bajillion breads, I may as well eat them. This K-Worm is not even the hardest boss, it's just really, really annoying to fight. I'd be in a bit of a better position if I had gotten more Magicite throughout the level. Oh well. I missed. That thing gets such a generous area of effect, and yet I can't even hit it from the broadside of a barn with this little fire spell. I mean, we'll get there eventually. I can't help but wonder how much easier this would be if I was playing this like a PC game with a mouse and keyboard, and I could control the reticle for the magic spell with a mouse. Wouldn't that be something? Let me check and see if I got anything else good in this box. Potato chips. What kind? Truffle flavor. Those should be pretty good. I got some taro chips in there that I ate, like, immediately, because they were so good. Alright, what do we got here? Kaiser Knuckles, Mjolnir, Spark Bracer, and Mage Masher. Well, I guess I'm going with Mage Masher. This Yuke character is the only one that I've not yet gotten a +5 magic artifact with. Like, how in the world did I get so lucky with every other character, but I can't find a single one with this one? Oh well. So, I guess I'm gonna be doing Machette Manor next. With at least 2 characters, maybe 3. Nah, actually, 2 should be fine. What are these things? High chews. I don't know what these things are. They may be gum. They might not be. All the text included is in Japanese, so... Still, 3 flavors to it. I'm worried that it is, in fact, gum, because if I start on one of those, I'm just gonna be, like, chewing it for, like, a whole hour. And I can't be doing that on stream when I'm supposed to be talking.
Where to?
High chews are great. Oh, really? They're taffy. Oh.
Oh. All right.
Well, even so, that's definitely a lingering kind of candy, so I'll hold on to that until I'm done streaming for tonight. Maybe like Starburst, that kind of texture. I know what you mean. look pretty fruity. I'll probably like them. I'm not usually that much into, like, Starburst itself, because it starts out a little bit too hard. But, I mean, they're fine. Honestly, I have a bit of a personal bias against Starburst because of something very, very personal that happened to me years and years ago. This was back in, like, 5th freaking grade. It may be one of the only 5th grade memories that I've retained. But I was in a classroom, there was some kind of party going on, they had Starburst, I was like, oh, candy! So I took a bite, and eventually I noticed a distinct crunch sensation.
A few days ago, we barely...
I was like, dear God, what is that? What did they put in this freaking candy? Candy's not supposed to have bones in it. And it turned out that I had lost a tooth while chewing on Starburst. Yeah, that's the kind of memory that sticks with you for a long freaking time. And of course, the spooky thing was that I didn't even notice it coming out. It was just like 1 minute it's there, 1 minute it ain't. Now, thankfully, I'm pretty sure that that tooth was, like, on its way out. Because, like, there wasn't much bleeding. I went to the bathroom to make sure, but it didn't, like, ruin my day. It was just a really gross sensation that made me not want to go anywhere near Starburst. Not because, like, it's inherently responsible or because it was the direct cause. It's just, like, that's... When you have a memory like that from an early age... Like, 5th grade isn't that early of an age, but it's early enough in my books. Like, that sort of thing just sticks with you. Experiences like that color your whole worldview. Your mother once chipped a tooth on some Good and Plenty. Oh god, couldn't even think about eating licorice of any sort after that. I sympathize greatly with her plight. Alright, here we go. Here's a classic everyone loves. Strawberry Pocky. That'll be a good safe thing to crunch into while we start this dungeon here. Again, the reason I'm going around to specific dungeons is because these are like the only 3 left that are on like tier 2 difficulty instead of tier 3. So I want to make absolutely sure I can get some more artifacts while it feels safe to do so. Because after this point, I don't know what to expect. I don't remember ever clearing any tier 3 dungeons. Okay, I should probably go easy on the Pocky because it does make a very loud crunching sound. And I don't know about you. Ooh, I made that gargoyle bounce. I don't know about you guys, but I find the sound of, like, crunching and munching to be very distracting and uncomfortable to listen to. So if I'm, like, at dinner with family and they have, like, dry bread rolls or, like, bread sticks. Actually, what's the one thing that my family keeps getting into that drives me nuts? What is it? Toast! Fucking toast! I can't stand the sound of toast. Don't get me wrong, toast is great. Like, French toast especially is quite yummy, but, like, the sound of toast crunch, for some reason, just drives me batty. I guess a lot of cereals would fall into that category too, but, this shouldn't be funny to me. I think it's just the costume of this character being so, like, pointy. It's like a clock going mental. Alright, anyway. I think that's the one door that you risk, like, missing out on if you kill all the Tonberries before you go there. Because every other room has a Tonberry to kill. So if you don't do things from back to front, or I guess from the mansion owner's point of view, the front to the back, then you might miss out on an item that you would otherwise enjoy. Alright, where are these little fellas hiding? Actually, more importantly, where's all the magic hiding? So, like, I barely got anything to work with besides gravity. And this atrocious short-range focus attack that, like, barely does anything. My god, it doesn't even have a very good range. Look at this, I'm getting kited by a Tonberry. Oh, this stinks. I can't get my extra Magicites fast enough. More Kaiser Knuckles. Boy, the game really wants me to have those Knuckles. Oh, I forgot to push the button. Yeah, pro tip for this dungeon. When you enter a room, stand on the button immediately and wait for the door to open so that you don't end up having to wait later. Because this is just such a pain in the neck. Honestly, I feel like the doors should just stay open. Because you open them in order to get in. Why would you lock it behind you? This is not Resident Evil. There's no need for any of that. Speaking of Resident Evil, that is a possibility. That is a contender for next year's Halloween live streams. I got a few ideas going right now. But, despite whatever, like, ROM-hacky shenanigans I get into, a recurring theme for Halloween streams year to year has been, number one, Castlevania 4. Like, I just really like that game, and it's fun to replay. But aside from that, persistent theme has been going back to my childhood and, like, forcing myself to re-experience something that scared me a lot when I was little. And, like, you know, conquering my fears. And it's been somewhat effective. Ocarina of Time was a big offender on that list. And if you don't think Ocarina of Time can be, like, really scary, then you must not have played it as a child, or at least you must not have played it very much. Because they get into some territory that I could not stand to approach. I couldn't even bear thinking about it. I had a player's guide with a gruesomely detailed illustration of the Re-Dead enemy, and I, like, sealed that page shut. Because I hated looking at it. I would replay it, and then get back to the point where I have to use the spiritual stones to enter the Temple of Time, and I'm like, oh god, I can't consult the player's guide anymore, because I might turn to the Re-Dead page. But yeah, eventually I got over it. So that was a good fear to conquer for a live stream. Another one I did was Zombies Ate My Neighbors. That game just freaked me out a whole lot, mostly because of the fact that enemies would never, ever stop respawning. So it gave me, like, a feeling of helplessness, like, no matter how much I try to fight this zombie apocalypse happening, I'll never truly defeat them. And the fact that your neighbors could, like, permanently die, or worse, like, get transformed into werewolves or whatever, like, that was terrifying to think about as a kid. And, of course, now that I have hindsight on my side, I can appreciate it for what it is. Which is just a fast-paced, simple and enjoyable arcade kind of action experience. So, you know, it's good. It's a good game. I didn't give it the respect it deserves back then. Let me see. Have I done on any other fear conquering streams yet? I can't remember any more off the top of my head, but that's the reason why Resident Evil is a contender for this year's Halloween stream. Along with one other, what was it? Oh yeah, Metal Gear Solid. How could I forget? That might sound like another weird pick for games that scared me as a kid, but and it wasn't even as a kid, this was as a teenager. I just could not handle the stealth gameplay. I could not get past the first screen of Metal Gear Solid because I was just like so terrified of getting caught. I could never find like a safe opening to get out and actually do stuff. And I didn't fancy myself all that competent at combat either, so I didn't even bother trying to fight anyone. I was just a cowardly little baby snake hiding under a, like, shelf or something forever. So yeah, I don't know if I'll have time to go for both of them, and honestly, it would probably be a good idea for me to not try to do both in one year. You know, try to pace things out, because after I do those, I'm not sure I'll have all that many more childhood fears to conquer. Yeah, I should probably pace those out. Another idea I have for this year's Halloween is looking up a game mod that, well, a ROM hack, whatever you want to call it. It's a thing that messes with Luigi's Mansion for the GameCube and lets you play in first person, which I think would be a genuinely terrifying experience. And yeah, Luigi's Mansion, the first one, definitely did also scare me as a kid. Nowadays, I can beat it in, like, 1 or 2 sittings, but, yeah, the environment can get really, really unnerving. Probably the worst thing to me were those, ghosts that would hide in the ceiling and drop bombs on you. They were very good at what they did, which was scaring the pants off me. That's a very peculiar animation for flowers. In fact, it almost looks like that purple smoke that was coming out of a jar in the kitchen. Huh. Well, it's too bad I can't read that. It's probably got some helpful lore tucked away inside of it. Okay, this is not working. Let me back off a bit. Alright, that works. Pushes him away just far enough. Now, normally I would just be skipping past this because it's not really necessary, but, well, in other dungeons, it wouldn't really be necessary because all they drop is coins. But in this particular dungeon, the boss fight does not happen until you defeat every last Tonberry. So, unfortunately, that does drag out this otherwise very short dungeon. But still, it's easy and manageable enough to where I'm willing to sit through it just to get a few more artifacts. Boy, but these doors take a while sometimes. And yep, just gonna sit here patiently, wait for the door to open before I leave, so that I don't have to wait later. Oh god, and I'm about to do this like at least one more time, maybe even 2. I feel like I should have a funny clip ready or something to help pass the time. I know that aggroed the Tonberry. I hope I can get this thing killed quick enough. Okay, good. But seriously, enemies have not been dropping any magicite. I need those for high-level spells, and I'm not getting, like, any of them. this character is so slow with focus attacks. It's so easy to get interrupted, too. Just leave me alone. This is the slowest and stupidest fight ever in this game. Two characters that are equally slow and pathetic, with horribly low attack stats, competing for dominance. Did I pick up a single piece of, like, power magicite, like, elemental magicite? I didn't! There's just none to go around in this level. That's so weird. Yeah, I didn't get a single piece of offense magic. I guess I'll have to make do with what I have. Alright, holy is better than nothing at least. Oh, but even then... This is a real pathetic showing to go into a boss fight with. Wait, did I miss one? Oh no. Wait a minute, I never went to the bottom right door, did I? How did I miss that? And I was too slow, so now I gotta wait here for another, like... 40 seconds. Mario Party Dice Conspiracy is in Arlo's latest news roundup. What the hell? Dice Conspiracy, what is this talking about? I kinda hope that he links to a Kotaku article or something. Oh, it's referencing something from Did You Know Gaming. Well, I know that there was something really bizarre about, like, there's something really strange about the, like, N64 Mario Party and its dice. Oh, God, I would much prefer to read this so that I would have something to, like, share with you guys, but it's just video. Video. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's just talking about the N64 Mario parties. Basically, the randomness is decided ahead of time. And when you actually press the button to roll the dice, you know, quote-unquote roll, your fate has already been sealed. In fact, your fate may have been sealed from the moment you turned on the console. That's just the kind of stuff you're dealing with. Alright, I think Holy is about the best I can get for this dungeon. I'd love to do Tier 3 magic, but honestly, I don't even think that the Giga Sword here has any weaknesses. So we'll just do the best we can with what we got. I think I'm already getting desynced a little bit. Hang on. Oh yeah, I was off by almost a full second there. Boy, I wish Maggie would, like, enter from the same door with some consistency. You know what would be even better than that? If Jack would stay in one place so I could aim at his wife better. Oh, that's not good. get him before he heals. There we go, got her. And to re-explain it once again, Jack Machette here, whenever he does his little pause to charge and heal, that also heals Maggie. By a pretty substantial amount. In fact, it's a full heal. It's a full heal, and you'll never know that it's actually happening. Because this game is weird and sometimes withholds information, very critical information from the player. Hey, I just thought of something. What happens if I stand up here? Oh, actually, my access to the stairs is completely blocked. Yeah, if I can cheese a regular Gigas by standing on a hill, you know, ironic considering that the first Gigas was a hill Gigas, then I'd probably be able to cheese the boss just as badly. And I cannot get out of the way of these punches to save my life. Alright, well, at least Holy Spirit will be effective. I'm gonna take a short break to munch on some Pocky. I'll be back in a second. Oh wait, seriously? All those guys that I beat up with focus attacks, and the game's not even giving me proper credit for it. Come on. Alright, so that puts everyone at 21 artifacts, except for my Clawbat character, who has 22. That's fine. I'll catch up with the rest of them later. For now, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this year with Salary going into the Temple Zone. I was going to follow that up with the word with, but I don't know what I was gonna follow that word with, so that was just an aborted thought in my head. I have a stray thought about magic, but I'm not sure if this is a good time to bring it up. Yeah, basically, for the game that I'm working on, I'm trying to come up with a new idea for magic weapons. And what I have in mind doesn't seem to be something that's ever been done before, really. To the point where I'm not even sure what to call it. The idea is to have, like, some kind of object in which, you know, like an element can thrive. That helps a magic user, like, focus on the element in question and channel their powers better. And the easiest example would be, like, an oil lantern, where you've got, you know, a glass sphere with a constantly flickering flame inside of it. You know, even to regular people, it's hypnotic to look at. So the idea is to take something like that and convert it into something that a magic user can use to amplify their powers.
All right.
The difference, of course, being that it can be any kind of element besides just fire. But just a glass sphere, with the element in question just kind of swirling around in it, that's not going to work for everything. So whatever idea I settle with, it's gonna be like a different kind of craft for every individual element that it's supposed to be enhancing. So I guess for some starter ideas, I'm probably not going to stick with these, but for some starter ideas, like you got an hourglass to focus on the powers of controlling sand. You've got wind chime, or perhaps some kind of a like a whistle. Not like a whistle, but just something that you can hold up, and when wind passes through it, it makes a sound. You know, something like that for wind. Water... Any kind of thing that can create a constant, like, vortex. Something that can generate an eternal whirlpool. That would be something. And unfortunately, the only thing that comes to mind is those science projects that you do in middle school, where you, like, tape 2-liter bottles together and fill one with water, and then watch as you create a little whirlpool when you flip it upside down. I'm thinking maybe some kind of fancy urn would be able to accomplish something similar. This is not a modern fantasy setting, by the way. This is a... I almost want to call it a medieval western, and also, ooh. I thought this had a drop of myrrh left to collect in it. Oh. Okay, okay, where are we going then? I guess we have no choice. We have to start on a, we have to start on a Cycle 3 dungeon. Alright, I'm gonna take a gamble and start with, Demon's Court. Let's see how well that works for me. Alright, so going back to the whole magic weapon thing, the thing that I'm having the most trouble with is designing the darn things, but that's not what I meant to say. One thing I am having difficulty determining is what to call these things. I need some kind of universal word to apply to them that could describe, you know, an urn full of water as easily as a lantern with fire in it, or an hourglass with sand in it. And the two words that come to mind the best with this are vessel and what was the other one? Focus. Like that doesn't describe the item itself, but rather the purpose of the item. You know, it's designed to help a magic caster focus their abilities, so just call it a focus. But I kind of like vessel better. And yet part of me feels like it's not fancy enough.
Underestimate.
I don't know. Maybe there's like a foreign word for vessel that works even better. Let me check real quick. I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of Spanish and German words in this game in the long run. Either in the form of names or something else, so let's start with those. Buke, or buc, may or may not be Spanish for vessel, or recipiente, no. Vaso, no. No, I don't think that'll work. Let's try German. Schiff! Well, that's more like boat. That doesn't really describe a container. Shoot, how do you say this?
Gefäß.
Gefäß! I always forget that letter that looks like a capital B is actually an S sound.
Gefäß.
Why is that slower?
Gefäß. Gefäß.
Oh, that's weird. If you get Google Translate to say a word for you, apparently it does one... Like it does it once at normal speed and once at slow speed. Why do they do that?
Gefäß. Gefäß.
That just sounds weird, man. What other options do I have here? Fahrzeug, but that's more like vehicle, and Geschirr, which is more like, you know, like a glass or a dish. So Gefäß would work, but now that sounds like way too fancy. Like that's way too far into like trying too hard to make something sound cool. So probably Vessel would be best. Oh damn! Hey there. I was busy in a translation program, so I didn't notice that you were typing things. Ooh. Oh yeah, these are Cycle 3 enemies, alright. Jeez, this thing's gonna take forever to kill. Oh, I missed. Shoot. Wow, okay, this is why I was afraid of starting on Cycle 3. Because I knew these enemies were gonna take a really long time to... Jesus, this one's still going! You've gotta be kidding me! Okay, now I'm scared. Now I'm scared of Cycle 3. Alright, let me catch up on what you wrote. Funny you should bring up the word focus, because in your element-based magic system, that's the name of the skill they specialize in. Wait, what do you mean your element-based magic system? Are you making a game too? Vessel sounds good, like an earth elemental that's a stone focus rather than a plant focus is all. Ah, right. They swap between fast and short for pronunciation. Right, the Google Translate thing. But yeah, are you working on some kind of, fantasy project too? Kind of working on something for NaNoWriMo, but it fell through. Aww. That's unfortunate. Oh yeah, isn't there like a November thing? I keep forgetting about that. It's world building you've been doing since middle school. Hey, me too. We're in the same boat, despite the vast differences in what we're talking about, probably. Remember when Mist was your OC rather than your username? Well, I thought that was still the case. I thought that was the name of the character you use as your avatar on your channel. And also in your, in the music you make. But, please, by all means, do, rectify that if I am, if what I said is inaccurate. Going back really far, I know at one point you had a Sonic the Hedgehog OC. That I'm sure you probably do not use anymore. Your avatar is your Utao Aiko. Oh! Well, can you blame me for getting them mixed up? They both have, you know, blue and teal as their color motifs. Yes, she used to be your Sonic OC. You found art of her not too long ago and sprite edits. Really? Like, ones that you made, or did you actually have, like, fan art back in your, like, DeviantArt days? Oh god, I'm trapped. What am I doing? I don't need gravity. You made sprite edits. Well, you're not alone. You're far from alone. I seem to remember in middle school, even I was doing sprite edits for this and that. I made them for Advance Wars, Fire Emblem, probably Sonic as well. Okay, I'm in way over my head. I'm thinking to myself, oh, I can just take these guys down in a couple of focus attacks. Completely forgetting how long it took me to kill that one giant lizard man. Oh, this is gonna be painful. Alright, that's one down. If I can just get a Magicite of Rays, then I can deal with the ghost. And John Freeman will be happy soul. You're gonna stream Sonic Forces with Misty Echidna as your player character. Honestly, I would probably watch that. Like, if you're willing to, you know, just kind of let the game be what it is and not take it too seriously, it seems like it can be fun. Although, definitely still, like, a far cry from the glory that was Sonic Generations. If this ghost will freaking leave me alone... I could try killing it without using Holy, but that's... My god, you may as well try to, like, break a steel bar with a nail file. I can't even use my preferred tactic of, like, charging up elemental weapons, because that'll just take too long. And I stand a very real chance of dying here if I'm not careful. In fact, I should have... I was about to say, I should have a Phoenix down on my hotbar. And apparently I did, thank goodness. Because that was unexpectedly brutal. Alright, let's just take a breather here. You're gonna stream... Wait. You received an Infinite plush in the mail today to send to a friend. Oh boy. They're trying to convince you to play it. You listened to Infinite's character theme and you were instantly teleported back to 2005. Oh boy. Actually, I have not heard it. But I have been... I don't know if I already told you this, but I have been listening to the soundtrack of Sonic Adventure 2 a lot this year. And despite the fact that I've literally never played a second of that game, it is making me want to play it. It legit sounds like Linkin Park. You can visualize the edgy anime music videos. Anime AMVs is redundant, I'll have you know. But that's okay. Get me out of here with this stupid ghost. You just realized that. Ugh, jeez, yeah, everything is taking an eternity to kill. And I don't have access to, like, any good weapon upgrades either. Like, yeah, I could try and find, some kind of a thing to upgrade my attack power. Like, as far as I know, even the ultimate weapons, you know, quote-unquote ultimate weapons in this game will only get me, like, a little notch higher. Like, we're talking a boost of 1 point of attack power. Take Infinite's character theme, put it to clips of Sasuke, !profit. Oh boy. I know that was a popular thing for quite a while, but I could never really get into anime music videos. Even during the most, you know, weepish of my anime-loving phase as a teenager. I was just like, this music is weird, and I don't like it, and these clips, I'd rather just watch the actual anime in question. Thank you very much, I don't understand the purpose of these music videos. That's how I thought back then, and probably that's how I would still think today. I suppose it's cool in theory if you're, like, a big fan, and you're putting together all these clips of a show that you really like. But that doesn't really translate very well to, like, a viewable experience for people that were not involved with the editing process. There are well-edited ones out there, but most of them are garbage. Yeah. Yeah, Sturgeon's Law and all that. Oh, there you are. I didn't even see you. It's too bad I can't infuse my weapons with holy power. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, the reason why, like, music videos work so well for, like, you know, music rather than anime, is that they're usually original? Like, they actually contain, like, footage that was shot specifically for whatever music is on display. Or animations or what have you. So that... they're a lot more purposeful, I guess is one way of phrasing it. I'm kinda talking out my ass, though, because I do not follow music closely enough to be aware of all the intricacies that go into, like, MTV music videos from back in the day. Like, I say music video, and the first thing that pops in my head, of all things, is Dire Straits' Money for Nothing. And that's famous for other reasons. Oh boy, I am very scared of this place. I don't know how I'm going to proceed out of this. Well, I know how I'm gonna survive this dungeon. What I'm concerned about is the rest of the game. Because we're gonna be looking at enemies with this level of toughness in every dungeon from this point forward. And unless better artifacts start dropping, like, right the dang now, we're gonna have a very hard time surviving. Actually, I wonder, can I, like, just whack this guy from here? With a focus attack, maybe? Eh. I guess if I get desperate enough, I can just, like, beef up one character in particular. And then use that character to, like, gather resources for everyone else. So that they can get caught up without having to actually endure these dungeons. Dear God, all that for a Stone of Blizzard. I guess it'll come in handy. The Lizardmen are weak to Blizzard. It'd be nice if I could get these, oh, what do you call them? Trebuchets? If I could get them to actually hit something. That'd be great. But yeah, environmental damage, quote-unquote, in this game is just so finicky. I almost never bother with it. The only thing that's reliable are the jars of oil and water that you can throw down, but those don't appear nearly often enough for me to consider them, you know, a strategically viable option. I'm breaking away from what I was doing before, where I was just, you know, taking the artifacts and running for it. Because there is a chance that better items could start dropping. I need to do a comprehensive check to make sure. Damn, that bee was holding 200 gil! That's a lot for this game. Alright, I guess I should start trying to find the keys. We've been here in the courtyard for so long, I almost forgot I was supposed to be hunting for keys. This would be a good place to double up on my Blizzard. This character is not inherently built for magic fighting, but her magic stat is pretty respectable, so may as well go with it. Yeah, she's just a little bit too slow, though. Oh, never mind, this is perfect. If I can get these guys stun locked like this, then... Okay, that is not a perfect solution, because they still take a really long time to kill. I don't know, man. I'm looking for better drops, and all I'm getting is money and potatoes. That's great for surviving an economic crisis, but not so great when you're trying to, you know, play a dungeon in a video game. This is the most effective thing that I can do, is stun lock them with good timing. It may feel cheap, but it's necessary. Ooh, because otherwise that'll start happening. If I don't stun lock them, they'll stun lock me. That's the situation that we're in. What I want to know is, where's the caveman? Chocobo Pocket, of all things. Like, that is the most useless thing I could have picked up. Man, when do you get access to the final, inventory and health upgrade? Because I know this ain't it. It's funny how quickly we went from the sheer boredom of waiting for doors to open, and now here I am struggling to stay alive while keeping everything frozen in a block of ice. Knowing that if I slip up at any time, death awaits. Oh, speaking of death, rest in peace, She Says' first ever video review. Yeah, if you don't know who She Says is, he's the guy that makes the Boundary Break show on YouTube. Where I go into just about anything and break the walls to see what we can find. You know, he takes camera out of bounds, looks for things that were hidden by the developers, or just little details that never make it into the in-game camera. And it's been a lot of fun to see that channel grow over the past year or two. But apparently YouTube's algorithm has been giving him trouble lately. So he tried to, like, expand his content a little bit by making a video review on Fire Emblem, you know, the Famicom game of all things. Because for a limited time only, it's going to be available on the, you know, in English... I'm about to die. In English on the Switch. Oh yeah, this is not good. I want to believe this guy's almost dead, and he is. Alright, good. Man, I'm getting boatloads of money. And I can't do anything with it because I have nothing to spend it on. My characters are upgraded as well as they can be right now. I need better recipes. Oh god. Oh, Jiminy Cricket. Let's change gears and try super level thunder magic. If I can get to a safe place, I might be able to pull this off. Yes! Alright, there we go. Ooh, wow, it reaches all the way up there. Alright, timing window for this is going to be a little weird. But this is certainly looking to be effective. Alright, that's way more effective. And that guy didn't even drop anything. Can I just take whatever's in here first? And then just run? Alright, Giant's Glove. Is that good? Is that bad? I don't know. Get ready for a full minute of this. Alright, going back to She Says' video review of Fire Emblem, not even a full day after he posted that, like, I made a joke that the video was going to vanish mysteriously on March 31st, along with Fire Emblem. But it didn't even survive 24 hours before She Says took it down. I don't know the specifics of it, but the impression I got was that YouTube just wasn't happy with it for some reason. Like, it wasn't popular enough, or maybe they have, like, rules where if you're, like, making a series, you absolutely have to keep things on your channel consistent with that series? I don't know. But bottom line is, She Says removed the channel from his main... Sorry, he removed the video from his main channel and decided to put it on an alternate account called Secret She Says. So it's still there if you want to find it, but like way fewer people are even going to be aware of it at this point. And that's a crying shame, because, well, okay, I can't say too much because I haven't actually watched the video yet, but She Says generally puts a lot of effort into his videos. So even if it's like a non-standard one, I'm sure it'll still be great. That was a risky move to take, but it paid off. I think. Alright, both keys have been acquired. Now, do I go ahead and leave, or do I... Okay, I still got 2 artifacts to find. And I'm actually not sure where they are. I feel like the only place I haven't checked yet is the far right, oh, what do you call that? The elevated strip. The wall. Yeah, the eastmost wall is like the only place I haven't checked yet. And I'm fairly certain they're not gonna stuff 2 artifacts in one place like that. So I may have to backtrack and see if I missed anything.
I'm tired, Capo. It's your turn.
Aren't we all? Man, and I've killed every enemy too so far. So what could I be missing? Good camera angle.
Let me carry the chalice, Capo.
Oh, we got another baddie down here. I'm not taking any chances. I'm gonna open with this move and hope to God that it reaches far enough. It did! Alright, excellent. Another magic artifact. I'll take it. It's a mage's staff. I don't know how good or bad that might be. Alright, is the final artifact gonna be up here? Probably not, but I have to check. There's definitely something up here. This feels more effective than the ice. Primarily because this is a slow spellcaster, and the stun lasts for longer. But yeah, the benefit that you're supposed to get out of ice magic is that frozen enemies will take more damage, but if you can't land another hit on them, before they thaw, then that extra damage potential doesn't really matter, does it? Ugh, just die already. Still beats sitting in a corner and casting Holy a dozen times in a row. Alright, we've got everything. So it turns out there are 2 artifacts on the eastmost side. That's weird. Alright, what do I want for the boss fight? Gravity should not be needed, but I'm gonna keep it anyway. On the off chance that there are stone enemies reinforcing the boss. God, I hope not. But you can never be too safe. Alright, I've seen this a million times. Let's just go. Let's see here. Those lizard men appear to be very ordinary, and that's good for me. Oh, you've upgraded to lightning arrows, or fire arrows, rather. A big area of effect attack is my best hope right now. I wonder if I should take a moment to cast haste. Yeah, you know what? That's probably the best idea I've had all night. Ah, I got it backwards again. Shoot. There we go. And then I'll put thunder over here. But first, something to heal myself with. Ugh. Oh. Apparently Saori does not like cherries. Oh, you're gonna eat them anyway, because that's what we have a lot of. Alright, and now... use all my thunders together. And we're ready. Let's do it. Oh, jeez, he got ice arrows too. That's not good. Okay, I've got shock resistance, but I don't have ice resistance, and that's not good. Okay, alright, fine. I'm equipping the frost badge, because this is getting out of hand. He finally decided to move. How do you like me now? I'm a super fast spellcaster. Oh wait, I lost my speed. Gotta go fast! Alright, this should not be too bad now that the minions are gone. Now, did I just describe this creature, or did I describe Illumination Studios as they are working on a film that is no longer about the minions? I was tempted to just let these lizard guys stay where they were and let the saw blades run through the arena. Because it's much more likely to damage the boss than me. But if they're just gonna stand there chucking spears at me, then no, thank you. I can inflict damage by myself, thank you very much. Why'd I do that? god. Wait. That's a bad idea. That's dealing a lot of damage now that I'm looking at it. And don't even try to cast Cure on yourself. Just use an item, put a Phoenix down in your inventory. Okay, much better. Almost got him. But yeah, those elemental arrows are definitely a cause for ire. Oh, there we go. Big damage. I just now noticed that the pattern on his armor is like a monster mouth. Like those are teeth along his midsection. Alright, that's all you're getting out of me tonight, Crystal Chronicles. I feel like Mr. Saturn needs a friend up there. What do I have that I can pair with this? No, not that. Let's see, I got Nightball, I got Clowns, I got Robotnik, I got, you know what, this'll do. This'll do just fine. I'll do like Desert P does and just keep them all down here dancing. Oh yeah, by the way, A Hat in Time is on the schedule for 2021. I don't know when I'm gonna get around to it, but I still have to complete Death Wish. So, look forward to that at some point or another. I'm also gonna be playing the Bug Fables update at some point or another.
At your service, Capo.
But I have no idea how long that is.
Here you go, Capo.
It might only last one stream, but I will get around to it at some point or another. So far away. Haven't I gotten this letter like a dozen times? I don't miss you at all. And I keep saying the same thing in response, too. Actually, do I have a flower seed? Yeah, I'm gonna keep sending these until someone accepts them. There we go.
I've got your reply, Capo. So long, Capo.
Can you believe that once upon a time, Moogle music used to sound like this? Hang on, where is it? Like, that snare is just so needlessly powerful. I kinda love it. Yo! I found an Aegis. That's the very first +5 defense artifact I've ever seen in this game. I kinda want it. Even though probably Giant Spells would be better, but screw it. I don't know when I'm gonna see this ever again, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it. I hear these horns, and the first thing that pops in my head is Tetris and Dr. Mario. I don't know, it's like the same horn sample. Now my Selkie has 51 defense, and she's still not caught up to anyone else. Oh well, it's fine. At least she won't die from getting punched in the face by a ghost anymore. Okay, this music is actually kind of catchy. I think I love it. Blah blah blah, monsters, demons, many opposing elements like the star and the darkness, princess and the demon, the crystals glow in the monsters, and behind them all lie memories. I think it's trying to convey something important. Well, at least the game itself makes it clear that you need your memories. Like, it's not being subtle about it at all anymore. There you go. Here's a bass and percussion mix for you. Is there anything I can craft that's, like, actually good? Nah, not really. I can get armor that resists different elements, but that's, like, it. Oh, what's this? Alright, Winged Belt. Extra defense. Focus range up, but it needs a griffin's wing. I've killed lots of griffins in this game, but they have never dropped any wings, I don't think. Well, I guess I'll just keep that tucked away in the back of my head for another day. Go ahead and get my free item of the day, trademark. Am I really gonna have to just, like, grind off-stream? Yes, of course I am. That's how I've gotten this far in Crystal Chronicles up to this point. It's what I'm gonna have to keep doing if I want to finish this. Let's see, anything new I can make here? Dragon Soul, Goggle Tech, nah. Huh. Apparently something I need for the Dragon Soul is an orc built. So I guess we're going to be grinding in the mine of Cathrigs later. Oh right, that's the brother, not the father. I want my money. Gimme. And do you have anything new? I really hope this guy eventually starts stocking new recipes. You know, something that might be able to take advantage of these ultimate crafting ingredients that he has just sitting around in his inventory for no reason. Whatever. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother managing inventory, but I will take a moment to go ahead and get all my other characters, you know, their allowances and their foods and what have you. Because otherwise, I'm gonna forget. I said that the horns reminded me of Tetris and Dr. Mario, but this little, like, strumming sound reminds me a lot of Earthbound for some reason. And not the pluck, but like the strum. I feel like I've heard it in at least one town theme in Earthbound. Maybe I should learn how to play this on my automaton. I gotta figure out something to do with it. Ah, here we go, this is new. A fashion kit that costs an absurd amount of money to craft. I wonder what it does. Well, may as well put that away in storage, because I kind of want to know what that does. That seems like it would be a really rare find in Maggie's room in Machette Manor. Let's see, anything new here? No. Oh well. Grapes! You know what? Screw it. Just flood my whole screen with grapes, please. I know she's supplying me for my adventure, but I can't help but feel like I'm taking away perfectly good food reserves from my family that I'm never going to eat. And it's not done there. There's... oh, never mind. I was afraid I was gonna get like 24 loaves of bread again. Oh, I guess that's all I can do with Sven here. Alright, please send away that fashion kit. I really want to know what accessory that makes, because I don't think I've ever seen it before. I wonder if I should make the hat kit larger, or maybe the Mr. Saturn smaller. Because, like, the proportions don't really match up all that well. Eh, that's good enough. And then we have Saki, who I have not used at all today. I'm on the verge of forgetting that he even exists, even though he's technically the best equipped character that I have. He's got the strongest weapon, he's got the best defense, he's got a really strong magic stat. And yet he's just kinda there. I blame his weapon. The Excalibur may be an ultimate tier weapon, but the focus attack stinks. There's just no way around it. I hate the Soul Shot focus attack. It's too slow, takes too long to charge, and it doesn't even do all that much damage. What do we got here? Flame, fire, thunder, lightning, blah blah blah. I haven't seen already. I feel like if I refuse at any point, I end up losing 4 of that food item. Yeah, go ahead and talk to the smith. See if I can craft anything new here. Nope. Nope. And maybe. But I can't make that here, because gotta go all the way to AlphaTaria if you want to make a good shield, I guess. I gotta tell you, earlier this week I was really tempted to just drop this game in favor of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance again. I started up a new save file and found myself getting into it, even though I was just kind of coasting along on an easy difficulty level. I was like, ah, man, classic Fire Emblem, it's always gonna be fun to me. I think part of that might be the fact that level ups on your characters are randomized in most Fire Emblem games, so it'll never quite play out exactly the same way. You might have an extremely superior unit that can double attack everything, clean enemy house, and then on another playthrough they'll get like nothing and be dead weight to you and you'll have to replace them with someone else. Alright, let me see that fashion kit. Oh, and while I'm at it, do we have the Dragon Soul on this character yet? Because if not, I need to try to remember to get that item shuffled around. We can't actually craft it yet, but gotta remember that we actually have it. And any accessories I can craft? Fire, light, eyewear, fashion kit, lion soul. Alright, here we go. Bonus regen. Wait, that's it? I guess. Where am I gonna get a pressed flower? I have no idea which enemy drops that. And honestly, regen does not sound like that good of a perk. Like, maybe earlier in the game it would have been nice, but at this point, it's way more effective to just bulk up my defenses and, just keep fighting and healing when necessary. Wait, what was that about the gloves? Gold gloves. Oh, wait, I can't craft it here. Gotta go elsewhere. It's fine. I honestly think that shock resistance is way better than most other things in this game. Because so often you'll find enemies that are just charged with electricity, and you can't even land basic attacks on them if you don't have shock resistance, otherwise you'll just keep on flinching. And take damage in the process. It really stinks. And I can't think of a single enemy that has that property associated with fire or ice. So, yeah, shock resistance trumps all, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, before we go, let's take a look at one more Crossroads cutscene. See what happens. Alright, I'll turn the game volume back on. For all we know, another character may be about to die. I gotta say, the old man from the Striped Brigands was a very surprising death last time I streamed this, so... this looks pretty familiar.
Hello there.
Hello there!
We've caught a great many monsters today.
I can barely hear you.
Of course, we're exhausted from it all.
Oh right,
It's
I
been
turned the
such
voice
a-
volume down. Because I didn't want to hear people sing fire, thunder all the time when I'm in the middle of a battle. I got a crystal ball. Well, no one died. I'm probably gonna die next time I play this game. It's gonna be a rough and bumpy road getting equipped for the final tier, for the final dungeons. But I gotta do it. Golly, I've sunk 48 hours into this game. Most of it spent grinding. That's basically what I did today. Well, thank you guys for sticking around, but, it's 10:30. Should I move on to another game, or should I just call it a night? I was thinking of starting on Donkey Kong Country 2, but, yeah. I think I might just save that for Wednesday when I do, you know, when I do my top whatever games, favorite games. Huh. Villager in this thumbnail looks kind of familiar. Boy, look at all these things that I can't comprehend because they never attach any screenshots. I don't even know why I subscribe to the Switch Japanese news service. Oh well. Deck the claws with some crustacean... What? Huh? Oh, Santa Claus. Wait, why is Cuphead in this list? Oh, because it has crab enemies. If you ever want to know what reaching looks like, just look for the Nintendo Switch game recommendations. Golly. Alright, that's enough for me tonight. Guess I'm gonna go ahead and go, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday for an eventful, fun-filled night. And until then, I guess I'll say stay safe and stay strong. I'll talk about pandemic stuff another day. I'm gonna go. See ya.